Hey Centerpoint families, thanks again for joining us for another week of our Midweek Family Devotions. Now for today we're going to be talking about our words. You know, when I was a kid, I can remember being on the playground and someone would say something just horribly mean to me, and I would come back with, "Sticks and stones may break my bones and words will never hurt me." And you know, I don't know that I really ever believed that, because here's the reality of it. Those words did hurt. And the Bible tells us that our words do matter and that words do hurt. Let me read you a couple of verses. First one comes from Proverbs 12:18, and it says, "The words of the reckless pierce like swords, but the tongue of the wise brings healing." And there's another verse that says, and this is in Proverbs 16:24, it says, "Pleasant words are a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones." So the Bible tells us that our words can either heal or they can pierce like a sword. And as parents, I think that's important for us to remember, that our words have a lot of weight to them. When we talk to our children, if we use a harsh tone or if we say something mean or sarcastic, that can hurt them. And the same thing goes for our kids. When they're talking to each other as brothers or sisters, they can say things that can cause really a lot of damage. And of course, as our children, we don't want them to cause any pain to us, but sometimes their words can hurt us. So, because we want to be trying to practice using words that give life and soothe the soul, we're going to do a little activity. And for this activity, you're going to need some paper, and each person in the family needs a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil or a crayon. And then, parents, don't kill me over this, you're going to need some M&Ms or something real sweet and tasty, some snack like this. And then you're also going to need something sour, and these are sour Skittles. You could use Lemon Heads, Warheads, anything like that. You want to go ahead and pour these into a bowl, each of them into a bowl, and then each person in the family needs to write down on a piece of paper. You want to write on one side, you want to write 3 words that are kind words, and then on the other side, you want to write 3 words that are unkind. So 3 kind words and 3 unkind words. And for your younger children, you might have to maybe do it as a team. Maybe, you know, a parent team up with a younger child if they can't write yet. But come up with 3 kind words and 3 unkind words. Then take turns going around the circle and let the person that wrote it say what their word is, one of their words from their list, not revealing to anyone what their words are. And then the family votes on what they think that word is. Is it kind? If it's a kind word, grab an M&M. If it's an unkind word or a sour word, you want to grab the sour thing. And then once everyone's taken a turn of taking one of the things out, whoever is right gets to eat their treat. So, practicing saying kind and unkind words. But after you're done, there are a few points that I want you to think about as a family and talk about. The first one is, ask your family, is it easier for you to come up with kind words or unkind words? And then maybe ask, well, why is that? Why is it easier for us to say kind things? Or why is it easier for us to say unkind things? Second, how do sharing kind words make you feel? Think about that. Talk to your children. Ask them, well, how do you feel when you say the kind words? Or how does it make you feel when you say words that aren't kind? And then how does receiving the kind words feel? When someone says something kind to me, it really makes me feel good. And then, like I said earlier, when someone says something unkind to me, it really does break my heart. And then third, what are some things you can do this week to replace the unkind words with the kind words? As a family, think about these things. Hold each other accountable. I know one family that whenever someone says something unkind, they have to put money in a jar. And at the end of the week, whoever didn't have to put as much in there is able to take that money. There's all kinds of creative ways you as a family can come up with a way to hold each other accountable about using kind words. And then finally, after you've had a time of just talking about these words and coming up with a plan on how you can use kind words, thank God for giving you the ability to speak. and then also ask God to help you to use kind words, to speak life to the people that you love and to those around you. I hope that you enjoy this activity. It's a lot of fun, and it just is a great way for your family to connect at the end of the day and to talk about how we can encourage each other and spur each other on. So until next week, I hope you enjoy this activity, and I'll see you next time. Bye.